Some of the smartest and most dangerous systems in the world don't make noise, don't show warnings, and don't even look dangerous. A paper wall that feels calmer than concrete, a red thread you never want to see, and a scent humans can't smell, but police dogs never miss. This video is about things you're not meant to notice, until it's already too late. Alright, first up, Japanese paper walls. When paper is more soothing than concrete. Have you ever wondered why traditional Japanese houses, even though their walls are made of paper, feel so calm and quiet? Logic tells us paper means sound passes through easily. But the Japanese prove the exact opposite. These walls, called shoji and fusuma, aren't just a single sheet of paper. They're made of multiple layers of rice paper and a wooden lattice, with air trapped between the layers. So what happens? Unlike concrete walls that reflect and amplify sound, these walls diffuse, break up, and soften sound waves. Instead of the sound slamming into your ears, it becomes a gentle, calm wave. That's why voices sound muffled and soft. The sound of wind and footsteps feels peaceful, but loud shouts or music mostly pass through. The Japanese philosophy is, we don't fight sound, we learn to live with it. So instead of making walls thicker, they changed how sound behaves. Japanese tranquility isn't just decoration. It's human psychology engineered. Okay, from the calm of a Japanese home to the adrenaline-pumping world of rock climbing, climbing ropes with a death thread, and when you see red, it's too late. Now let's talk about one of the smartest death warning systems on Earth. Something you might not know, but could save your life. Some professional climbing ropes have a hidden red thread inside their core. It's called the core shot indicator. These ropes have two parts, the outer sheath, which handles pressure and abrasion. The inner core, which holds your actual weight. As long as the rope is safe, only the normal color shows. No red is visible, but if the rope rubs against rocks, gets cut or sliced, or is overly worn, that red thread appears. And it means only one thing. This rope is no longer designed to keep you alive. Many climbing deaths happen because the rope looks fine on the outside, but the inside is destroyed. Experienced climbers throw the rope away the moment they see just 2 centimeters of red, no questions asked, because that red isn't a warning or a risk sign, it's a death sentence for the rope. ATMs that release an invisible scent. Thieves think they've escaped. This one sounds like a movie, but it's real. In some countries, special ATMs exist that don't sound alarms, don't flash red lights, and no one even notices anything happened. But when a thief approaches, or tampers with the machine, something very strange happens. The ATM releases a chemical scent invisible to humans. This scent is completely undetectable by us, doesn't cause irritation, has no smell or dizziness. But for police dogs, it's like turning on a laser pointer. Dogs can track this scent on the thief's clothes, on their skin, on their belongings for miles. Even if the thief changes clothes, takes a shower, enters the subway or a car, dogs still catch their trail. Because the scent sticks to skin oils and lasts for hours. Let's go back to Japan for a second. Why do some Japanese restaurants only have pictures of food on their menu, no names? If you've ever been to a traditional Japanese restaurant, you might have noticed something unusual. The menu or the display near the entrance shows only incredibly realistic pictures of food. No written names or descriptions. This is a fascinating and unique Japanese custom with a much cooler reason than you'd expect. Since the 1920s, the Japanese have been creating plastic food models called shokuhin sampuru, which means food samples. These models are so detailed, colorful, and lifelike that they help tourists who don't speak Japanese order food easily, without any confusion. But here's the really interesting part. These samples are not just advertising tools, they're a specialized art form and a lucrative business. Some of these models are so exquisitely crafted that their price can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. Skilled artisans spend months carefully sculpting even a single piece of meat or vegetable drop by drop using resin and plastic. So the menu you think is just photos is actually an artistic display that makes every customer crave the food just by looking at it. even if they don't know a single Japanese word. Okay, for our last story, we're heading to Australia. Why did Australia have a 4-year war with birds and lose? Now, here's a real-life story from Australia that sounds like a sci-fi movie or an action thriller. In Australia, a large population of birds called African grey parrots were extremely smart and social. For years, they raided farms, orchards, and even urban areas. Though they look cute, these birds became a serious threat to farmers. Authorities and farmers tried many ways to control the birds, from setting traps and playing scary sounds to using high-tech deterrents. But these birds were so clever that every time, they found a new way to bypass traps and obstacles. This war between humans and the birds lasted about 4 years. Eventually, officials realized they could never completely eliminate the birds, so they decided the best option was to find ways to peacefully coexist and preserve the birds' natural environment. This story shows that sometimes, small but intelligent creatures can create the biggest challenges for humans, forcing us to learn to live in harmony with nature rather than fight against it. The world isn't always controlled by force, noise, or power. Sometimes, it's shaped by silence, hidden signals, and clever design. The Japanese didn't fight sound. Climbers trust their lives to a single red thread, and some thieves are caught the moment they think they've escaped. Maybe the smartest systems are the ones that never scream for attention. They just work.